We got the Smoky Souls here and the Smokin Riderz there. We doing our very first collab on the live, and what's up, good people of Instagram world live? Hi, I'm the Smoky Soule. Hi, we're going to be going live today with the Smokin. Going to be talking and having a good time. Hi.
You talking like you was a robot.
Robotic, right? AI.
Mr. Roboto.
Hey. So,
Hey, fam.
we got the Smoky Souls here and the Smokin Riderz there. We doing our very first collab on the live, and hopefully this here is going to be the first of many joint video ventures between us here. So first off, let's get all the formalities out the way, even though I know who you are. The wonderful wide world of Instagram might not. So even though we don't have many people on the live right now, you know, we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump into it because we're going to save the broadcast and we're going to post and reshare. So what is your name, sir? Who are you? And what is it that you do? And who is that lovely lady that is sitting next to you? She is way out of your league, sir.
How you doing, Felicia? I'm not even going to deal with that man today.
Hey, first off there, feller. Her name's Lady.
Excuse moi, Jack Wagon.
Recognize.
Senior Jack Wagon.
Hey, lady. What's up? Hey, poetic.
Benny.
Huh?
Hey,
so what do you think about his glasses?
Have you introduced yourself?
No, I did. Of course, I started talking bad about him. He's so frustrating. You know, I just want to.
Well, your glasses are very similar.
I mean, you know,
exactly.
That happens, you know, when you see something of yourself in someone else, it makes you want to strangle them. It's actually the self-urge to do self-harm to oneself. So
y'all keep talking.
I don't think so.
I know.
Anyway,
I'm gonna light up.
What's good, Instagram? This is K9 with the Smokin Riderz, and to my right over here is my eloquent editor, my pretty photographer, my wife, poetic. No, I'm not.
All of that, what he just said was his way of saying that that's the lady that found him down at the kennel and decided to take him home.
And what's wrong with that?
She didn't decide to take me home until I started humping her legs, so.
I see Big Soule is on.
Hey, Big Soule, what's happening, dude? What are you pointing at?
The lighter with the hole punch.
Oh, you want a punch?
I want the punch.
Let me punch you.
I'll punch you back.
Nah.
Oh, I want to.
We're not even gonna joke like that this month.
I want to see that. I want to see her hit you right in the throat.
This month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so we're not even gonna joke like that.
She is going to hit you in the throat.
Yeah. How long does it take for you to punch a cigar?
Pay attention. Is that what's going on?
You having a problem here?
What what's been new in the world of the Smokin Riders?
Say again, what?
What's been new in the world of the Smokin Riders?
Ain't much new. You know, I'm constantly working.
You want to talk about your motorcycle?
I ain't even gonna really say that that's new yet. Still, you know, in the process of building up the bike. Little disappointed with the builder that I had working on the bike. But like I told the people when I did my little video on the YouTube channel, all of that will be disclosed when I do the reveal of the bike when we do that video. But moving on, right now, currently the bike's out with the custom seat builder. They're getting the seat situated to fit with the extended tank and everything.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to move on to the enhanced inspection and then to paint. So,
all right.
Hey, Miss Faye.
So let me ask you this question, because again, we got a few people on, and I want to get people a little bit more familiar with who you are and what it is that you guys do. So please tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel.
You want to take that one?
No, it's all you.
Take that one.
We have a YouTube channel, Smokin Riderz. No surprise there. We focus on our YouTube channel on the cigar culture and motorcycles.
All right.
What made you come up with that combo?
It's sort of what we do. It's
what you do.
How we enjoy life.
It's not just only cigars and motorcycles. That's the main. That's where the name came from and everything, and that's the main thing we do. Ride, you know, the smoking the cigars, but it's overall just like lifestyle, enjoying life, destinations, finding new restaurants, for, you know, doing adventurous things. We hooked up. What was that, last week? A week before?
2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, dang, time's flying.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do much like gun stuff. I leave that to the gun tubers. But you know, even how we went to the range and just had a day, you know, might get a video of us just having a day at a cookout and sitting back, listening to music and smoking cigars. So it's not just only cigars and motorcycles, but whatever we do, it's usually going to revolve around that. You know, go to a custom car show, we're probably going to stop somewhere at a lounge and have a cigar. You know, find a new restaurant, we're also going to find a new cigar lounge in the area.
Right. I can dig that. So, what are y'all smoking on today? Let's see what everybody has, what everybody's smoking on right now. So, K9, what you got going on there?
You really want me to pronounce this again? Yep. This is my father, Le Bougie. No, I think it's pronounced Le Bijou, 1922. So it's a Le Bougie 1922.
It's a little bougie 1922 from my father.
Little bougie 1922.
Why does that fit you so well?
Say what?
I said, why does that fit you so well?
You know what? I used to like you.
So, Miss Poetic, what you got puffing on over there today?
Well, I am enjoying a Punch Golden Leaf. It was sent to me by one of my favorite cousins. Because
why you lying to him like that?
We discovered this when we were together in Ohio looking in a magazine, and it was like,
you're talking about lady.
It looks so pretty.
Yeah, she wasn't even talking about me. She's talking about her back there.
That's right.
You know, I had to correct her. Why you lying? Don't big him up like that.
Right. So, what about you, lady? What are you enjoying over there this afternoon?
I have me a Macanudo.
A Macanudo. What kind of Macanudo?
This one's just coffee.
Okay, so
like the espresso though, but they always sell out so fast.
The Macanudo coffee. All right.
Coffee.
I got some black coffee going on here too.
Hey, there's black coffee in my cup.
Well, there's coffee.
You see that? Simplify.
Uh-oh.
Simplify.
All right. Thank you for your service, by the way, there, K9. Really do appreciate all that you've done. And, you know, since ain't nobody going to ask me what I'm smoking, I'm just going to have to throw it out there. You know, I'm smoking the 10th anniversary Carrillo leaf by Oscar.
What? I almost fell off the chair. What?
Listen, I don't only smoke Fuente, okay? And besides, it's Saturday. It's not Friday, so it's time to switch it up.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
You know good and well that you probably dug up underneath all of the Fuente cigars just to pull that out.
Oh no!
Those
See,
are
because
separate.
everything Fuente and Opus X, it's in its own humidor. It doesn't touch anything else. So everything Arturo Fuente, it's in its own space.
So you had to dig up under the other humidors.
Right.
So now you telling on yourself, you know, you got all the other sticks buried on the bottom, and then you got 4 or 5 Fuente humidors.
No, we're not even going. No, I'm not gonna let you play me like that.
Olivia Black Swan.
They have their own humidor that's off to the side. It's easy accessible. It's right there in the open.
Pinky, my girl, what's up?
So, you know, we do switch it up from time to time. So, thank you very much.
Sure.
Very limited time.
But let's not front. Now, you have definitely been smoking cigars way longer than me. I'm a novice when it comes to the cigar game compared to you. I'm just a rookie, greenhorn, you know. But let's be clear. This cigar right here, that leaf, is a great stick. And yeah, I think I introduced you to that, sir.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to so much as say you introduced me to it. I damn sure saw it in the shop.
You to get it.
I just never picked it up because it just didn't look appealing.
Right.
You know, it's wrapped in that dry leaf and everything. I was just like, Yeah. And I'll give it to you. You were the one that turned around and said, hey, you got to try it. So I gave it a try, and I absolutely enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I got one in the humidor right now.
Well, that's good.
However,
this is the home of Oscar.
You need to stop talking about how much of a rookie you are and everything like that. Stop it.
I am though, man. I don't know. I'm still on training wheels, man.
Yeah. I mean,
even though you didn't believe me that your lovely lady over there was going to start smoking cigars with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that one was a hard one to believe, but you know, she wanted to come hang out with us the one time you guys came up and we went down to Canton, and you know, she was faced with that dilemma of either staying at home or finding a cigar to smoke, because you're not going to a cigar lounge. I don't understand people that go to a lounge.
She was already smoking before then, though.
Mm-hmm.
Were you?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
she was already smoking by then.
She introduced and told me to try.
Yeah. I'm glad you don't smoke. We're not even going to mention them no more. We're not even going to mention them little nasty, fruity, artificial flavored cigars, the knockoff cigars that floor trash cigar, that garbage dumpster cigar.
Okay.
Don't hate
No offense to the people who smoke flavored cigars, by the way.
Don't hate on him like that.
Hey, he just went hard. Listen, but here's the thing, lady.
Yeah, no
He
offense
got
to the
his
people that smoke
nerve
those
talking
cigars.
about we ain't gonna mention certain cigars. Somebody is still running around smoking Black and
Yep,
Milds.
yep.
You got to turn around and throw yourself in that
That's all
bucket too,
right.
buddy.
Hey, I will eat the grill of that bus. I will eat the grill of that bus, because
Shame on
yes,
you.
I do. Yes, I do. I
Now,
still smoke Black and Milds.
you guys were a little bit different than us. She was a cigar smoker when we met. We met at a cigar lounge. Now, she wasn't smoking when you started smoking cigars. Was it ever an issue?
It almost became an issue when I started smoking cigars, and I would smoke inside the house. She started to get to a point where she would say, "Oh my God, that cigar, it stinks. You smell like my father."
I do love those Drew Estates.
My,
Miss
you know, so it has kind of helped as far as now I don't have to separate myself from the rest of the house. I wasn't going to do that anyway, but but yeah, it was a little bit of a barrier when I first started. But I primarily would go out and sit on the porch and smoke. But as the colder months came along, I came in the house, and yeah, she said that I reminded her more and more of her father. But I mean, that's usually the way it goes. For those that don't know, me and this lady, we've been together shit over a quarter century. So
Yeah, y'all old farts.
it's
Whoa.
we have gone through various stages and evolutions together. And at this part of our life, in all honesty, the cigars has actually afforded us the opportunity to spend more time together, which I don't think a lot of people really get, as far as couples that smoke. Not all couples hate one another, and some couples actually like to spend time together, and this is just one more thing that a couple can share that helps to strengthen the bond.
Right.
We're going to start a new thing. You have brothers and sisters of the leaf. Now we have couples of the leaf.
Right. We are the MC of the leaf, the married couples of the leaf.
The MC of the leaf. Yeah, you got to watch saying that, though, because you got some serious traditional bikers out there. They see MC on anything, and they ready to crack your head. Who gave you permission to put that MC on that vest? So
Hey,
you got to watch
that's
that.
why you'd have
We
to
don't
have
want
the
that kind
wedding
of smoke.
bands on it. You'd have to have the wedding bands and big diamonds and the bride and groom, just so that they know. I was just talking about being a married couple. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't want that kind of smoke.
Hey,
No.
I'm gonna give a shout out to one of my former club sisters that's on there, Pinky. If you're on there still yet, sweetheart, give a link to your business. I know that you're making custom cups and stuff like that. Just go ahead and type a link to your channel, your page.
Yeah.
Share your information so people can look you up and get some of your tumblers and everything.
Most definitely. Please do that.
42 years, Miss Faye? That's awesome.
So let me ask, being that both of you were already cigar smokers prior to hooking up, getting married, Tell us a little bit about that story. How did you guys meet one another? And what did you guys connect because of the leaf, or was it something else?
Yeah, was it something else?
I was kidnapped.
All right, listen, I'm going to start this story
I am the
off.
poster child for Stockholm Syndrome.
I'm going to start this story off. Right.
I got blackjack. I was told, you're going to take me for a ride on a motorcycle. You're going to like it, and you're not going to say nothing else about it. Now let's go.
We start at the beginning of the story.
Okay, the beginning of the story, I got knocked over the head and thrown on my bike. Okay, I'll let you tell it.
I had a rough day at work, and on the way home is this little shop. A friend of mine owned it.
Yes, I've been on a milk carton.
Oh, that's messed up, Miss Faye. That is really messed up. So I decided to stop at this shop. I was going to grab a stick and leave. Let me be clear. I was going to grab a cigar.
I was getting ready to say, because you went in there to grab a stick and you came out with a dick.
But as I was waiting to pay for my cigar, I heard the sound. It was like a song for my heart. It was his Harley.
And she ain't talking about his voice, y'all.
It was his Harley. Oh my goodness. And the shop owner was like, oh, that's probably, and she said something. I don't know who she said it was. And I was just like, is he coming here? Yes. I'm going to be on the back of that motorcycle.
See, notice this is all about the motorcycle. She hasn't seen me, hasn't spoke to me, don't know what kind of personality I had, nothing. It was all about the bike.
She heard her mention a name, but all she heard was
the bike. Right, exactly. Exactly. She could have said, oh, you don't want to talk to him, that's a serial killer. All she heard was the rumble of the Harley.
Uh-huh.
That's the truth, yes.
I think she even had the pastor slip somewhere in the wedding contract that in order for us to stay married, I have to stay on a motorcycle.
Yep, it's in there. He signed it. All right, so he walks through the door. There you go. What happened?
I got hit over the head and dragged outside. That is always going to be my story.
A man with
So I walk in.
Keep it PG here.
I walk in the cigar lounge. She turns around to look. I speak. She speaks. The shop owner, who we both know very well, she said, oh, she wants you to take her for a ride on your bike. And I kind of chuckled, and I said, well, I generally don't ride people when I don't have my backrest on, because on the Harley seats, they kind of slope, and it makes you feel like you're sliding back. You know what I mean? So I prefer to have a backrest. That's why somebody could sit back comfortably and not be all holding on for dear life. So she says, you knew I was going to be here. Why didn't you put the backrest on? So I go in the humidor. I get my cigar. I come out. I'm trying to pay for my cigar. She's still standing there. And she looks at me. She says, well, what are you waiting on? I said, you're not going to take no, are you? No. So we go outside, and then it hits me. I go, do you always jump on the back of strange men's motorcycles and you don't even know their name? She said, hi, my name is Sonia. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Benjamin.
She just likes riding motorcycles. It had nothing to do with whoever was riding it. It could have been male, female. As long as they rode and they were pretty safe, she wanted to go for a ride. Take me for a ride. Okay, I'm happy. See you later. Bye. However, again, I get kidnapped. So she jacks me for my bike. We get on the bike, go for a ride. Come back, sit down, light up her cigars. We have a nice little conversation. I don't think nothing of it. Here's just, to me, another bike groupie. Somebody just wanted to ride on a bike and they was happy and going about their business. Well, that's what I thought. I mean, I don't know you from Adam. You give me a ride. She might as well pulled out a piece. Give me a ride. That's it. Take me for a ride. So she gets up and walks away, and she goes talking to somebody else. I'm sitting in the back chilling by myself with my drink and my cigar. And she had her own little thoughts going on in her mind. So she comes back in, and she goes, "Oh, thanks for the ride. It was very nice meeting you. Hope to see you again sometime."
He said,
"Really? You gonna leave the door open like that?"
I left it wide.
I said, "You ain't got a hope. Take my number."
Hey.
So we exchanged numbers, and we talked on the phone a couple times. We met back up the following week or so.
I think it was 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later or so, we met at the lounge, took a ride to another lounge, and then
It was a wrap.
I invited her over my house for dinner, but I ended up coming over her house for dinner first. And then I think she slipped me a Mickey or some Bill Cosby juice or something like that. Ooh, too soon? Sorry, Bill.
Here we go.
And, next thing I know, I wake up in front of the altar, and I even look. See, we got married at Phipps Conservatory, and they have statues. And I'm standing there, and I look up. Even one of the statues had a shotgun. So I actually had a shotgun wedding.
Yes, Felicia, lady.
I will send you the picture.
Yes.
I have proof. I have proof. Don't I have a picture with the statue holding the shotgun?
Yeah, you made one.
I didn't make
that. You know what? I can almost say that I can agree with that because I could hear this tinging, this pinging in the background, and it sounded like it was metal moving. So it could have been, but I don't know because it was out of frame. So I mean,
now that was the funniest thing with the. Let me explain something to you.
It was a 12.
So we went. We had our rehearsal there.
Here we go.
Everything was wonderful. Everything was cool. Everything went well. The day of the wedding, it was a little colder, I guess. So they had that radiated heat with the pipes and everything on.
Yeah.
So the tinging and the pinging that you hear is the pipes tinging and pinging. The funny thing about it is people that watch that video online, they thought they were doing chimes for our wedding. Now, mind you, we are ticked off that this ticking is going on.
right.
Not only is it ticking, but there's condensation forming on the pipes and on the ceiling because we are in a botanical garden.
Right.
So we're up at the altar getting dripped on cold water off the ceiling. Now she got a low-cut dress on in the back, and she's very sensitive right there. So she's getting dripped cold water right on the back of her neck. And she's trying not to react. We're up there like cracking up because water's dripping on us and everything. Nobody realizes it. You got this constant tinging going on. And the only thing that I honestly could think of up there, because we are in a botanical garden,
Friends and family were able to go and check them out. And it was a beautiful ceremony. I was happy for y'all that day. I really
We
was.
didn't notice all the kinks that y'all.
Oh no, I definitely heard the tings, and I saw Poetic standing there going like this a couple times. And
Now we can look back at it
However,
like,
however, that still doesn't top y'all's wedding.
Do tell.
dude, okay,
She really doesn't know, but I
all right.
do because I was there. I was witness to it.
So our wedding was 7 years in the making, and we had dates prior, and they didn't happen. So long story short, we just said, you know what? We're gonna go to the courthouse. We're gonna get this thing done. You know, we already done made up our minds. We ain't going nowhere. I don't want to be with nobody else. She don't want to be with nobody else. Let's do this. So we go to the courthouse. Everything cool. You know, get the wedding done. Boom, boom. Dust your hands. We good. We gone. We go to a buffet. You know, I like to eat, and I'm cheap, so I figured that I'll just rent out one of the large rooms at the buffet, and we can have the reception there. So, for those of y'all that don't know,
did you laugh already?
for those of y'all that don't know, Canine and I are first cousins. Our mothers are sisters. So,
Hence why they look alike.
What's up, Jane?
my mother passed away a long time ago, so there were a few of my aunts that came to show support and be there for their sister. Canine came, and one of our cousins, two more of our cousins came up, Blaze and Mickey D's. So, Mickey D's is an attention whore. And you know, when you get married and you do the little first cake, you know, the first bite of cake. So me and Lady, we put our arms around, and when I put my arm around and she put her arm around, Mickey D's comes up behind her, grabs her hand, and power slams the fucking chunk of cake in my face.
Love it.
Hard. Like hard.
Which then
When I
started
tell you,
what?
when I tell you, had I had a firearm on me, I would have shot him in cold blood that day. I lie not. I wanted to kick his ass, but he took off. He ran. He stayed clear. And I was extremely upset that day. I was highly angry.
And it started an all-out food fight.
It kind of did.
In the restaurant.
It kind of did. We did. Yeah, you know what? I kind of blocked that part out.
You see, he didn't forget.
No, I ain't blocking it out because if it wasn't for him doing that, you know, but there's always one. You always got that one, you know, in the family that.
Yeah. Look at me. And that's him. That's him. But I love him though. You know, he's okay. He's still a little soft in the brain, a little smooth brain, but it's all right.
Why are you even looking like that? You know it's true. The boy's special.
He's not smooth brain.
Oh no, he's very much smooth brain. Very much smooth brain. His brain is underdeveloped. That's why he's got a peanut-sized head.
Why are you being that nice?
Man.
Yeah, why are you being that nice?
See, Lady wants y'all to think, you know, that we're just these mean guys, you know, just to know. No, we're telling the absolute truth. What's up with your face?
Right.
They call me.
Mean.
Ain't that mean about
That's beside the point.
Mean.
That's beside the point, Poetic.
Mean.
That's beside the point.
Mean.
But we're still truthful.
So I have a question that I'm going to pose to y'all. Y'all smoke together. Y'all shoot together.
Yeah.
Where's the motorcycles?
Well, the way my bank account is set up, I have to pay off my mortgage first, and would prefer to pay off these car loans before I go and buy myself an extracurricular activity such as a motor cycle.
It has been a debate on what type of bike he really wants and what type of bike.
He needs to stop playing. I know he likes the Indians, and I will forever call him Cowboy Benny if he gets an Indian.
You know what?
But he needs to stop playing. Go ahead and
I'm going to get me a old ass Yamaha.
Go ahead with your bad self.
You need to stop playing and go ahead and get you a road glide. Look, she even shaking her head no.
Go ahead. All you need is 2 wheels. That's it.
That's all I need. I can't get 3.
Well, hell, if that's the case, if all I need are 2 wheels, I got a bicycle hanging up on the roof in the garage.
Listen, you can do that, but I doubt very seriously that you'll be able to keep up or make it to the destination within a timely fashion. So you can go ahead and ride that bicycle. You just ain't gonna make it to the event before it's over.
Trying to smoke a cigar at the same time, be drooling, be all out of breath, red in the face. So
I don't know what I want. At first, I wanted a crotch rocket, but I realized I get too old.
yeah, she used to want a Ninja when we was kids, and I was against the Ninja back then anyway. I
mean, listen, a bike is a bike, and it's all in how you respect what you're riding.
See,
you know, a lot of people want to say
she wouldn't respect it. She want to go fast.
A lot of people.
She is like Ricky Bobby. She's Ricky Bobby in a dress. I'm gonna go fast. Go fast. Go fast.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
You talk about her and her lead foot. This one right here.
I gotta hear it.
She thinks she's Speed Racer, right?
I do not.
She was all flying all over the place. I take her to full throttle go-kart place. You know, it's got them real fast go-karts that you go around and everything. Yeah. We get there. We're the only ones on the track. We were the only people in the facility because we got there pretty much as soon as they opened up.
Okay.
It wasn't nothing that was planned. I was driving. I was like, I know what we could do, so I stopped there. We go in, you know, get the whole safety brief and everything, get the helmets and everything on. We ready to, you know, race. I'm like, okay, so she's going to get out here and just, they let us go. You want to talk about a Sunday newspaper reading, driving, sipping coffee on the beach driver. You remember Hooks on Police Academy?
Yeah.
When she was taking her driver's test and she was singing like, that's how she was riding around the track. And I'm sitting there,
What's she doing? Because the race had started, I didn't see a flag.
Oh.
I thought they were letting it fall off.
Don't you dare agree with that.
That's legit. I'm going with it.
I'm like, I'm driving. I'm like, what is going on?
Like, it still hasn't hit her. I done passed her 4 times.
It was 3.
Ooh. Ooh.
So
Correct.
I'm trying to get her to do the shake and bake, you know what I mean? And she's she is in a go-kart track sightseeing.
Man, you gotta put your foot down, Sonya. You gotta put your foot down.
When I did, the thing didn't want to go.
Oh, so it's not your fault.
Oh, so you saying that they gave you a lemon?
So here's the thing.
It was 13. The car was 13.
When you first pull out, It is limited. You can only go so fast. Like when you pull out the pit area and then on the track, you start out, you can only go so fast. And then it lets you go.
They didn't.
And then when the end of the race,
They didn't have us line up.
it was just us two. They was like, just hell, go for it.
She wanted the full experience.
Yeah.
She got the full experience because she, more people ended up coming because we had the, I forget what they call it, but it's like an extreme pass. So you get to do, you get 2 hours and you can ride as many races. They had axe throwing. So we did that race and then we went and did some axe throwing and we had fun with that. And then
Wait a minute, let me ask this question. Who was better at throwing the axe?
Why everybody?
Brian is always going to be better at that kind of stuff. I did well.
You say you think you did better? I tend to believe that you did better, Poetic.
She turned around and I want to say her first 2 throws was off. Like she didn't hit the target. It bounced and everything because she didn't understand the mechanics. Once she understood how to follow through in the mechanics, she was killing it. She hit a bullseye before I did.
See?
I
That's what I said.
beat her.
I tend to believe you did better.
I did beat her overall in the game, but it's not like she wasn't throwing well. She can throw an axe. She did real good, especially for her first time. Usually you get somebody for the first time, they're constantly just banging the axe off the board, not really getting it to stick anywhere. But, excuse me, she did real well. I mean, that's kind of like when you take, and I find it funny, a lot of times you take females to the gun range for the first time. They never shot a gun or whatever the case may be. They generally do better than most men you shoot with. However, I think there's a psychological thing in females because
there is.
Every female I've ever took to the range or went to the range with, first female that really didn't know how to shoot and everything, she hits the target, but all of her shots are always in the groin. What is up with that, ladies? Y'all don't shoot
what is up with that?
We're not like that.
You know what? I can't say that hers, she's torso, head, yeah.
I want a headshots. But it's a challenge because it's always like in our head, well, in my head specifically, I have to do better than the last. So I'm actually challenging myself to be more precision, to be better. So.
So used to paying attention to the smallest details that generally I find that a woman, her first time out at the range, she does better than a man at his first time out at a range.
A lot of times there's no egos attached with that either.
Right.
You have a lot of men that feel I'm a man and I should be able to do this and I know what I'm doing and everything. And with a lot of women, even though women can be hard pressed to listen to their men on occasion, when it comes to something like that that's dangerous and they truly don't know, they perk up and they listen better.
Yeah.
And because they don't want nothing to go foul. They don't want to hurt nothing, and they want to do good and whatnot. When you have a lot of men to go to the range, a lot of times you'll have egos involved, and it's not, I'm going to listen to you. It's, I'm going to outshoot you. I'm going to do it my way. This is the way I've been doing it. My grandpa showed me how to shoot his, Remington shotgun and everything. So I know how to shoot.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I know a little bit about that ego. I I know a little bit about that ego and how quick a foot can be shoved inside one's mouth. I'm still shitting my toes out because I'm gonna tell y'all.
You still owe me a box of Opus X's.
There's that.
Did you hear
That box is up there.
Did you hear that, Ghost?
I don't think that box is up there.
But we got together back in July, and my wife and I, we went out to Pittsburgh, and the four of us, we went to Range USA out there.
No, you got to back that story up to how you was talking shit that you could beat me and outshoot me.
All right.
And my wife said,
the full story was I lost my 2A rights for a while. I lost my 2A privileges. I got them back.
Damn, you went back to the beginning. I wasn't talking about that far.
And, you know, it had been about 20 years since I fired a weapon.
The excuse.
And, you know, even though it had been so long in my ego, I challenged K9 to a shoot off. I told him I shoot way better than you. I'll outshoot you any day.
Let me just
now, mind you,
folks.
right? Mind you, I'm talking to a Marine, so I already knew I was biting off more than I could chew. I just like talking shit because see, I'm the little cousin, so it's like the little dog when he get around the big dog, the little dog is gonna do a lot of barking. So that's what I was doing. I was doing a lot of barking, and yeah, we went to the range, and you know, long story short, he outshot me. I couldn't hit shit, and yeah, I'm still not giving you no damn cigar stuff.
Saya and I both said that. It was embarrassing.
Time goes on, I'm getting better.
Shooting is
definitely
it's definitely a perishable skill. However, if you could have shot in the first place, it's just like riding a bike. You'd have got right back on and you'd have did well. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, you was just up here 2 weeks ago. You know I can shoot. I might not be on your level.
Hold on.
But you know
I never said you couldn't. I never said you couldn't.
I think that was me.
I just said you couldn't beat me.
I said you couldn't shoot.
I never said you couldn't. I just said you couldn't beat me. That's all.
That day it was all out the window.
I was about to say, don't you sit over there and start nothing else talk about that day. Oh, wait a minute. No, I couldn't beat him that day. I can't beat him today. What you talking about? Don't be over there instigating.
Ain't what you said the other day.
What?
Huh?
She talking that mess, man. She is suffering from extreme diarrhea of the mouth at this moment. Pay her no mind.
Still the truth. Wasn't that the line? Still the truth?
I mean, I give you your props because when I came up and we had our Smoking Guns adventure, which that video will be up soon. She's finishing the last finishing touches on it.
Okay.
You have got it as far as target shooting, because there's a difference in target shooting and combat shooting.
Right.
You know, but as far as target shooting, you have brought your grouping down. It no longer looks like you're shooting birdshot at a target. So I'm proud of you. You know, I think, you know, Smith & Wesson would have been kind of embarrassed to know that you make their pistol look like it shoots birdshot at a target.
Damn.
But you've gotten better. You've redeemed yourself.
Let's just say, will Grandpa Taylor be proud now?
Oh, Grandpa would have talked mad. It looked like he threw a handful of rocks.
Yeah, but she said, would he be proud now? I think I've redeemed myself in the eyes of the clan. So
now we're ready to get.
Oh, you mean the family? Okay, I'm sorry. The family.
no, I ain't talking about them guys with the pointed hats. No. Yeah, we're not talking about them pointy hat fellas.
Okay.
Now we're ready to get hunting license
Grandpa,
and
dead eye.
start getting some deer and what? That's all.
Yeah.
Deer.
Oh yeah.
Good.
But that's gonna be next year. Next year, I would really love if we could get together and go fill a couple tags. Go fill a couple tags.
Yeah, what the hell? Exactly. She wants to go pheasant hunting.
Oh, okay.
So
Pheasant?
maybe we'll plan that as an outing.
See, that's
Cigars and pheasants. Smoking pheasants.
Because pheasants is small. I need something big.
It's so wide.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention to what's going on, you would definitely turn your head real quick.
Right? The clan will be real proud of me. Yeah.
He definitely had to clarify himself with that.
For those of y'all that don't know,
But
I'm a Klansman right here in the heart of Ohio. Yeah.
I wish y'all was with us when we went to Black Smoke.
Uh-oh.
I do
And
too.
we
Yeah,
did
I
that
wish that we
fishing
could
trip
have met
down
up
there.
with y'all too.
We
At least the last
did that fishing
couple
trip
days,
down there at Black Smoke. Huh?
we were just miles apart from each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this last year, we actually more than likely passed each other on the highway.
Right.
Y'all was going
That first
up,
year
we
we
was
went
coming
down
down.
there, our first fishing trip down there in Miami for that, we was killing them. And I was just ecstatic because I've always wanted to catch peacock bass.
Yeah.
So we was killing them and pulling in some nice sized ones too. Now, this year when we went, I'll admit I got outfished. I got out finessed. The only exciting thing that happened to me this year is an iguana almost jumped on me in the boat as we was going under. Yeah, I seen it happening. We're going back. There's a piping system above us, and I see this big, huge. Huh?
Now, when he says he got outfished, this is what he's talking about. That's all he caught, y'all.
That's all I caught within any decent size.
Now-
Don't you dare pull up that little pinky of a fish. I caught a fish that was this big. The fish in my fish tank were bigger than the one I caught this year.
I ain't going to show that one, but I am going to show this one because Poetic did her thing this year, y'all. Poetic was doing her thing.
Yeah.
But listen, on both accounts,
So there you go. There you go.
yeah, that was the snook she caught. She caught just about every variety of fish that we could have caught down there. We caught jaguar cichlids. That one fish that I got was an Oscar. That's the jaguar.
Yeah.
Peacock bass. She hooked the tarpon, y'all. I was like, I wanted to catch a tarpon. One of us had to pull a tarpon in because this fish is a monster and they're a fighter.
Mm.
So he takes us to this spot. Shout out to Captain Diego, Stay Fishy. He's on Instagram. He takes us to this one spot up under this bridge, and we're trolling. I'm watching, she's watching, we're trolling. All of a sudden, her rod just said, shoom, and just bent. And I actually like went to grab her because I didn't want the fish to pull her in the water. That's how like hard it hit.
Oh,
And
wow.
she went to set the hook. And by that time, I was standing in her way, so she didn't see the fish jump. That thing came up out the water, and all you heard was this big splash. It sounded like somebody threw a body in the water from a bridge. And when it came back down, it came off the hook. We all, me, her, the captain, we stood in a circle like everybody had the same look. We was all like disgusted. I was like, go back, turn around, go back. He was like, we're not going to get nothing. He was like, once you get that one hit and it's missed, he was like, it seems like it shuts them all down.
Man.
I was like, I don't care, go back. So we went back through, and of course, we ain't get nothing. I was crushed. But we had a good time both times down there in Miami. But that first year, between the two of us, we caught 22 fish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we was catching some nice ones. I think her biggest fish she caught was 18.5 inches. It was a peacock bass. And then the one I caught was like 18 inches, but it had more girth on it. It was a bigger, fatter fish. It was a monster. So
Fish fry at your house.
Yeah.
yeah, we had a blast. That's something we definitely got to do.
Yeah, most definitely. So now we got about 4 minutes left here on the live before Instagram decides to kick me and terminate the feed. But I do want to thank you guys for the tag team today. I had fun. This has been fun. I hope that everybody who logged in and joined us for a little while, I hope that they enjoyed themselves.
Yeah.
We would go longer, but I know you guys have prior engagements this evening. But yeah, hey, I know my tagline now, just so that you know. I know my tagline, but
wait till that video
for this
comes out.
occasion, I kind of meshed the two together. I meshed mine and yours together for this occasion.
Oh,
You know,
So is this the remix version?
this is the remix version. So as we head out this evening, I hope that everybody who's on here is able to grab themselves a good cigar, a good drink to pair with it, and light them up and smoke them if you got them. That's a good one. That's a good one. But
you still missed it.
if you could go ahead and leave us with your tagline,
Keep working on it.
That'd be
But
appreciated.
before we get out of here, I want to, give thanks to everybody that joined us, shared your comments and everything like that. Greatly appreciate you guys. Head over to our YouTube channel, check us out, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you.
Smokin Riderz with a Z.
What he said. So from us to you, as always, smoke them if you got them.
And
see you, Miss Curry.
from the house of the Smoky Soule, light them up and stay smoky.
You got it right.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all have a good night.
Well, hey, before you go, you know what? Maybe we should make this a regular. If you do it Fridays, you got to go on earlier. But, we could make it a regular Saturday thing, too.
Oh, no doubt.
We'll sit back. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out.
Yes, sir. This has been great. We're definitely going to do this again. Definitely going to do it again.
Right.
Smoky Soule, Smokin Riderz, y'all be easy.
Take it easy.